Welcome back to the show Who Is, where we look into your favourite heroes and villains from video games, films and comics and discuss their lore and backstory. I'm your host Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and today's episode will be a part 2 to Season 1 Sargeras episode that you can watch on the channel or link in the description, continuing the story up to date with Legion's lore during the events of Antorus, the Burning Throne. We take another look into the Dark Titan himself, Sargeras. Sargeras, after being in defeat for many years, would return in full power. During the Burning Legion's full-on third invasion of Azeroth itself, the band of heroes and protectors who battled through the broken shore to reach the tomb of Sargeras felt a chill. A presence, a staggering presence on the other side of the portal, one that almost felt like they were being touched. The heroes had been searching to retrieve each of the pillars of creation, ancient relics created by the Titan Pantheon years ago that had been gifted to their keepers to shape the world. The heroes had hoped that using these powerful relics, they could close the portal from within the tomb of Sargeras to prevent any further events from taking place. However, Sargeras learnt of the intent of the adventurers who seek the relics and sent one of his fell lords, Tarzul, to stop them. He commanded Tarzul to bring an army of demonic forces with him to Deadwind Pass, Karazhan, to attempt to prevent the heroes from finding out the locations of the pillars. The Legion's goals were simple: to summon their master, the Dark Titan himself, Sargeras, into Azeroth. They had finally found the means to do so by using the body of Illidan Stormrage. The warlock Gul'dan embarked on a journey, seeking Illidan to use as a vessel for his master to gain entry into the world. Meanwhile, the Illidari and the Naru Zera searched for Illidan's soul to attempt to merge it with his body once more to prevent Sargeras from possessing him. With an army of heroes led by Tyrande Whisperwind, Verisa Windrunner and Lady Liadrin, the heroes took over the Nightwell, protecting Illidan's body and fighting off Gul'dan before he could finally merge part of Sargeras' soul into it. However, during Khadgar's attempt to bring Illidan's soul back to his lifeless body, it seemed that Sargeras had taken control, awakening himself. The heroes would battle the body, defeating the demonic presence within it and momentarily putting Sargeras at bay, allowing them to put a final end to Gul'dan. In the events that later unfolded during the conquest of Argus, led by Kil'jaeden the Deceiver, Kil'jaeden would come to take matters into his own hands. He exclaimed to a projection of his master that every plan and plot led by his master had nothing to show for and all had been a failure. Sargeras asked Kil'jaeden if he had lost sight of the true end goal and his destiny. After telling his master he paid for such destiny with his own world, Kil'jaeden decided it was time to see it fulfilled. At this point, it seemed Sargeras' arrival at Azeroth was imminent. Later, the opposing heroes would learn that the Titan Agrimar was under dark control, brainwashed by his former kin Sargeras and bended to his will. Sargeras had a bigger plan. He told his brethren that as his plan approached its final stage, the opposing heroes mustn't stop the new Pantheon's rebirth, ordering Agrimar to put an end to them. As his coven of demons, the coven of Shavara, would twist and torture the souls of his Titan brothers and sister, Sargeras assured Agrimar that they would too be bended to his will, promising they wouldn't escape. As the campaign of Antorus progressed, Azeroth became more and more embodied in a fiery blaze, a storm that would soon reveal its true nature. Sargeras finally broke free and entered the orbit of Azeroth, seeking to claim the fruit of his labour, the prize of his conquest. Sargeras, so close to his goal of the destruction of Azeroth, would eventually be defeated by the planet Argus itself. Argus's world soul, Argus the Unmaker. At the end of his conquest, the Titan Pantheon imprisoned him, with Illidan volunteering as his new jailer, finally putting an end to the Burning Crusade. He made a last-ditched effort to cause damage to the world by plunging his sword into the planet, causing a rift and a wound to it. The world wound was formed in Silithus, causing the planet to cry out in pain, its blood forming azurite crystals in pools across its surface. If you enjoyed this episode and want to learn more about Sargeras, you can check out part 1 on the channel or via the link in the description. Subscribe for more lore episodes and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. Thanks for watching.